Hey everyone, in this tutorial, I am going to be teaching you how to create a Nearpod quickly and easily from content that you may already have. This video is accessible for any teacher using any content, but I will be speaking directly to my peers at the Renton School District in this video. So the first thing you're going to do is either sign up if you do not already have a Nearpod or log in. I make sure that I'm signed into Google ahead of time because the Renton School District has Google accounts already. So I just connect all of my logins to that Renton School District Google account. You can do that through the login portal. Now, here I am in my main page at Nearpod, and I am going to just create a new lesson. I can create folders here and put the lessons inside the folders, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm going to make it a lesson. And here I have my blank Nearpod. Now, I could go through and just create slides from scratch here. I don't find the slide creator to be as flexible as I like it. Usually, what I will do if I'm making something from scratch, I will start one in Google Slides and then transfer it over. So I am going to use Unit 1, Lesson 1. Oops. Lesson 1 from our curriculum. Our curriculum automatically has all of the PowerPoints for every single lesson. We use Imagine Math, but you do not need to have school made materials here. You can use whatever slideshows you have used in the past. Now, I am going to click here to upload files. If you have it, you can drag and drop it here as well. I'm going to click here because I'm uploading it from my computer desktop, but you could upload it from Google Drive or any number of places. And I am going to choose my file. Now, it's going to take a while to load it. It needs to process the file for a while. I am just going to be pausing this recording until it's done. All right, so now I have the slideshow all visible here. And I can do things like, I don't think I really need this slide. I'm just going to delete it. I clicked on it and then hit delete. Yes, I do want to delete the slide. Here, the learning goal, I don't love this learning goal. I'd like to be a little bit more specific. So I'm going to go in and edit this page. I'm going to double click it. And then I am going to add a text box right up here. And I am going to say, I can use rectangles to explore factors and multiples. Did I spell that right? Yes. Okay. All right. I am going to change the size, obviously. Let's see. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Okay. Gonna expand that a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, about there. And I am also going to give it a white background. And then I'll just cover this one up. Oh, there we go. All right, and I'm going to save that slide. So I went in, I edited that slide, and I think I'm going to change this slide here. It's a little bit hard for you to see it here, but this slide says which one doesn't belong, and it has 4 options. I am going to change this. I'm going to convert it to a draw it. Now, when I do that, I don't want to make a copy of the slide. I just want to change it. So I'm going to say no, I don't want to keep the original slide. Now, with a draw it, the kids are basically going to be able to draw directly on their screens, and you'll be able to see a grid of all of the students' work as they are drawing on it. So I tend to use the draw it feature a lot. I might also go in and edit it. So I'm going to double click again. And I just want to say, don't forget to say why doesn't belong. Okay, and my directions. Fantastic. And save. Now you can make all sorts of activities on Nearpod. I'm not going to go into all of them in depth, but I am going to show one specific activity. So I'm going to click on here. This one where they had to describe the rectangle to their partner and then build all the rectangles that they could using 10 slides. I am going to I'm going to add new, and I'm going to go to activities. I could do content where I have a video and then they are watching their own video on their own screen. So it doesn't have quite as much of a lag. It's a lot better that way. I'm going to go to activities though, and I am going to choose from all of these. You've got the open-ended questions, you have matching pairs. I'm going to make a collaborate board. And I am going to ask, did you notice about the rectangles? And that way I'm going to be able to have all of the students respond on this board during the Nearpod so that they can all see what everyone is saying. And we have just a series of ideas and thinking showing up in real time. All right, I'm going to save that one. And I would delete a lot of the sort of independent work sections of these slides, since I personally like to use different strategies for that. You could also put it on a Nearpod that they can go through on their own time and at their own pace. Generally, I don't like to use Nearpods for multi-page work because you have to sit on the same problem until the teacher is ready to move everyone in the classroom on, and then you go on to the next slide. So usually I wouldn't do that on a live Nearpod, but you can do a sort of an independent Nearpod where kids can go through it on their own as well. I have finished this Nearpod. I'm all done. I've got everything I want on it. The collaborate board is kind of in the wrong spot, so I am going to move that up so that it is just right after the rectangle slide. Yeah, that's better. But then I'm going to click Save and Exit. Now, right here, it is saving. It might take a while. It might happen immediately. It really depends on your connection. But I'm going to just pause. Oh, no, wonderful. You can choose to do the student pace, just like I said, where they can go through the questions at their own pace. And that's good for the more independent work. Or you can go with live participation, which is what I designed this one for. Once you make that, once you click there, it's going to bring up the slide. You're going to have this code, or you can just copy the link. If you're on Zoom, I usually just copy the link and put this link into the chat. You can also make a Google Classroom assignment that links them directly to this. And then you have your Nearpod running. All right, so I hope it was helpful, and make sure to let me know if you have any questions.